Prince just melts, but still pretty well defended. Miner to the opposite lane.
Prince is one of the cards that so many people talk about needs a nerf, and you see right there, Unstoppable getting swerved. He goes to pick up the Miner on the left-hand side, tower down on the right. Wow, Mika Booyah strikes hard and strikes. That is insane. You see the snowball of the king.
Yeah.
LCF and Johnson just want to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, please let us out of this set, guys. Beautiful performance by Reiki and Rad, and this opens up a lot of questions because with that, Reiki and Rad now take 5 games, or sorry, they take 4 games overall for Ponos, 1 game away potentially from taking the overall lead over Nova. And it is Golem for LCF, an immediate Baby Dragon Graveyard push left-hand lane.
Wow, that is a very, very interesting play. You don't really see Graveyard held a lot until double and elixir time. And the freeze comes in, tower down. That was beautiful.
Rad went ham on that left-hand lane, and now Bowler, Graveyard, Ice Wiz.
Wow.
This is wild.
This is a classic splash yard with freeze coming in. Very fascinating. There's the NATO to bring it all together. Will LCF be able to break through with that defensive freeze? I think not, my friend.
This looks like Rad is going to take 5 games to 1 against LCF overall today.
Oh, okay, Dark Prince comes down, but the Baby Dragon is on the tower. This actually might be evened up very interesting.
NATO there.
Miner coming in to tank for these units and actually pulled backwards. Very, very nice turn of events there for Higher.
And this
Poison in, that is going to do it.
And Higher comes from behind, gets the last 2 games, so ends up taking the set. Final 2 minutes of overtime. EDGM trying to find a way to break through.
Yeah, they do not want to get swept in this moment. Now, they will not have lost the match yet in the sense of game points, but they will be in a very rough position. And an Earthquake coming down is the 16th card for EDGM.
Yeah, and you see the snow building off the lane, so didn't really there you go, that's gonna be it. So a clean 3 for Yaki and Yui.
0. Yep, I think definitely doesn't. I don't think he can get through whatsoever. Even if he builds up a big push, that Mega Knight just clears up every single time. Benzer's only got ground troops, so Mega Knight's obviously really good against ground troops.
The Mega Knight jumping everywhere here, another Goblin Barrel onto the tower.
Yep, getting cleared up again, so 16 seconds left in the game. It doesn't look like he could get through here. It looks like Benzer is going to maybe get a draw here. Is this Royal Giant going to get through for this last shot?
I don't think so. Rocket extend, and that is going to be a draw here for Benzer.
Yeah, Benzer playing really well there, 2-0 in the end, and then 1 draw to finish it off.
Yeah, no connection here, but 259 HP on the right-hand side tower. They just need to sack their spells, and that is what they're going to do.
So, yeah, so Chaos Stadium actually completely swept LGD so far, so we got 1 more 1v1 to go, but
that Golem, the Golem match can really get them onto the tower. Do not underestimate them.
Yep, Golemites are still really strong, really tanky as well. We've got the snowball coming down. Oh, looks like he potentially might take this last match, but Lightning could come down. Unless he gets the block on it.
No,
nope, just waiting there, yeah.
Yeah, still not. We're waiting for it.
We're just waiting for that Lightning to go down, because he knows all he needs to do is Lightning. Oh, there we go. Well played from Og there.
So they are saving the day.
Yeah,
they're taking 1 game.
By any chance, being so comfortable throwing that one out at that stage, and now definitely going with a faster deck for LCF and Johnson this time around than that big splash heavy deck we saw last time out.
Yeah, the Brawler there getting in a few big hits on the tower. LCF and Johnson first out to strike, but a decent amount of elixir on the field. 10 elixir on the field coming down for Reiki and Rad.
Giant, not the most popular card to play in 2v2, but we'll see what the Japanese squad can do with it here. Pretty easily cleaned up is the first push by Nova.
Yeah, the thing is, you have so many units on the field, the Giant just doesn't really have the health that you need or the speed that you need to get to the tower. Now, Gob Giant, not used a lot in 2v2 either, but honestly, it's usually been Golem, double Golem if you want to go beat down heavy on the ground.
Something we didn't see very much in CRL West due to the no ban situation.
Yeah.
There was always pretty much a really great response, more than one great response to Golem on the board there. And now we have LCF and Johnson going Lava Miner.
Yeah, Miner going right in on that Ewis, trying to take care and support this Inferno Dragon, so the lightning has to come down. But this is a lot on the board, but a very nice poison from Mikey Jones and Rad to save that tower, if you will.
Yeah, and that is really all they could do, is save it down to 799 as we move towards double elixir time. Things all tied up overall for the match, 2-2 after that 2v2 win by Mikey Jones and Rad. Elsiop and Johnson looking to take the lead back for Nova.
So now you see Mikey Jones and Rad going opposite lane, most likely going to sacrifice this right-hand tower to try to create a massive push in the left-hand side. And recognize how little we've seen Inferno Tower here at WCG since the nerf in that recent patch.
And there you go, here comes the Rage. So double giant Rage backed up here by Double Prince. Cannon Cart, that Cannon Cart can sneak on the tower potentially. Does it take down?
Oh yes, it will, Rich. You see not enough answers on the ground. Cannon Cart very healthy on the tower. That should be tower down.
And just like that, Mikey Jones and Rad back in the game. Things look dire early on.
You see a very cheap assist there with the Miner coming in. Lava Hound still alive. Inferno Dragon raged up on the tower, caught by that Ewis.
Final 19 seconds, and just choosing to load up again on this same side, hoping to get that tower down without having to spend extra value on their spells and still get value on King Tower. So now it looks like Mikey Jones and Rad maybe taking control of this game as we go into sudden death.
Be honest, Rich, I actually don't really love how much they just committed to that left-hand lane with only 8 HP on the tower. Going for the 3 crown this early on does seem a bit reckless, a bit desperate, but let's see if it pays off for Ponos.
Miner to the back, Musketeer there to take him out as quickly as possible. Giant Snowball comes down, does not get all the pups, but still mitigates a lot of that damage. 1993 on the left-hand side, also a pretty decent music for American hip-hop. Year. I almost nailed that one.
Almost got it. And you see here, that Ewis bring that tower down below 2,000, or right above 2,000 HP. Once again, Mikey and Rad overloading on the left, trying to go for the 3 crown. I still don't love this play, Rich.
And the Poison Baby Dragon combination should do enough. Giant does get one swing, and now things are close, but Elsiop and Johnson have taken the lead in both lanes.
We see a pocket lava here? No, they're gonna start to create a large push going for that 3 crown.
And I would not be surprised to see Mikey Jones and Rad really go heavy left-hand lane right now, trying to take advantage of this push moving the right-hand side. Although that support Baby Dragon in the middle now goes to stop the push on the left-hand lane.
Yeah, Rich, I mean, they made their bed. Now they have to lie in it. They're going for the 3 crown. They've been going for it for the last minute of gameplay. But a lot coming down the lane here for Elsiop. And the Lava Hound takes a turn to the left and is raged up. Mikey Jones and Rad in a bit of trouble.
Nice work with the Prince and E-Drag to really save themselves from a bad situation. Skeletons pick up the Prince. We have a minute 28 left in sudden death overtime. And now the question becomes, can either team actually break through? And do you start playing for the draw rather than for the win?
Yeah, and if you are Elsiop and Johnson, you need to go for that win. Cannon Cart on the tower, raged up. Late Miner comes in.
And that lightning just drops the Cannon Cart right in the same spot. Doesn't get it off tower. So now we're in a situation where Mikey Jones and Rad can strike in either lane. Same thing with Elsiop and Johnson putting pressure on the left-hand side. Lumberjack Ewis on the King Tower. 55 seconds left.
Rich, I take back what I said. Elsiop and Johnson just need to survive at this moment.
Wow, that Ewis stayed on for a long time.
You get a Miner in there, you get a Lightning in with the poison and maybe a log, and you can take the 3 crown, but they gotta focus on defending the King Tower at this moment.
We might see Cannon Cart rage in the right-hand lane here, Andrew, from Mikey Jones and Rad, trying to steal the lower tower, so we'll see. Do they go for the 3 crown? Here we go. They're loading up left out on the right-hand side. Mikey Jones and Rad have to defend this Lava Hound as well.
A lot of ground units on the board. Cannon Cart should connect. There it is. This should be. Will it be?
My God, this might be it. No.
They need spells, Rich. They got lightning. There's the lightning. Just need another poison. They need a log to come in to take this.
Snowball. There it is. Mikey Jones and Rad go 2-0 to start off this best of 3.
Ponos against CRL China's Nova Esports, the reigning world champions, on their heels, having a rough start.
And it looks like Rad may be running, going to the air a bit here with this Inferno Dragon.
Yeah, and Elsiop, we just talked about maybe the best competitive player in the world, but he is without a doubt the best P.E.K.K.A. Bitch fan player in the world.
First minute down, LCF out to a very, very good lead.
He does miss that baby dragon pull though, Rich.
Miner defensively for Rad, and it's looking more and more like Rad might be going with his favorite deck. So here we go. Rad now has battled back. The dual lane pressure has come in from LCF, but Rad does take the single tower lead. And LCF choosing just to eat that baby dragon damage, knowing that's not the most important thing to deal with right now.
Yeah, very happy to just take some of that damage to conserve some of his elixir, and now we're going to see probably a dual lane pressure coming from LCF. Oh, never mind. He's going to go P.E.K.K.A right into the bridge.
Very aggressive P.E.K.K.A, and the Barb gets in the front just enough to keep that Inferno Dragon being hit by those minions. Very nice sequence for the Ponos player. Yeah,
a really nice zap coming in from LCF to make sure that that Dark Prince does not create more pressure from Rad. LCF now gonna have to figure out a way to get that E-Wiz on the Inferno Dragon or conserve his zap and create opposite lane pressure.
And now Rad chooses to chime the lava up. Does not quite give up the contact with those barbs. Will do a lot of damage on tower.
Yeah.
And Royal goes left-hand side as well.
I was going to say that Royal Ghost is going to do work on that left-hand tower. And now the Inferno Dragon out of cycle for the P.E.K.K.A. What will LCF do with that in mind?
26 seconds left. No miner coming in. Second Lava Hound. Rad choosing to sell out here in the left-hand lane. Going, I'm not even worried about the right. Can I just take this tower down and extend this game? Miner defensively in against the Bandit.
And you knew that E-Wiz was going to come down when that first Lava Hound popped to take care of those pups and create a bit of a stumble for that Inferno Dragon. So now LCF in control, although only 655 remaining on his right-hand tower.
480 left-hand side for Rad. Tombstone comes down to pick up that push.
Bandit will get the dash.
Wow.
That's going to do it, Rich. LCF coming back in game number 2 with his comfort deck. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
That, like, living in China, living in Xi'an, all of a sudden, like, I mean, I don't know if he was digging in his backyard or what, and all of a sudden you find the terracotta soldiers, just a legendary man himself.
It's like taking a picture with the Chinese Indiana Jones. So
I love it.
And it is Golem for LCF, an immediate Baby Dragon Graveyard push left-hand lane.
Wow, that is a very, very interesting play. You don't really see Graveyard held a lot until double and elixir time. Oh. And the freeze comes in, tower down. That was beautiful.
Rad went ham on that left-hand lane, and now Bowler, Graveyard, Ice Wiz.
Wow.
This is wild.
This is a classic splash yard with freeze coming in. Very fascinating. There's the NATO to bring it all together. Will LCF be able to break through with that defensive freeze? I think not, my friend.
This looks like Rad is going to take 5 games to 1 against LCF overall today.
Oh, okay, Dark Prince comes down, but the Baby Dragon is on the tower. This actually might be evened up very quickly, Rich. He's spamming that bridge like crazy.
Lumberjack coming in, trying to get there. That's a brilliant NATO. Lumberjack doesn't quite turn.
The NATO battles. You love what LCF was going for. The BM freeze at the bridge. Casting for the day,
Oh,
Rich.
yeah, our friends Monica and Ashtax will be back for the 3rd game for Chaos Theory versus LGD. So excited to see our boys come back out.
Yeah, big shout out to Modik and Ashtax coming in yesterday and doing a great job. KK does go back to the well, and on the bottom side of your screen, will we see the Minor Prince control deck? And also still showing some signs of what could be Mortar Bay, but that's also just me dreaming. Just 1 elixir from KK.
Not having Dark Prince on the board does definitely create some limitations. Dark Prince fits into so many different decks, the ability to both support and create dual lane pressure.
And just in case you guys aren't sure, which most of you probably are, we talked about it a lot last season, but playing a Tombstone behind the tower is the best way to mitigate a lot of minor damage, but so much committed on the left now leaves a big window on the right.
Wow, this is huge. I don't know if he has anything. There we go. The Mega Minion does come in. Those bats, though, will get on tower and be tanked for a minute by that miner. This was big for hire.
Just 1 bat being tanked for by a miner can do so much. You double that up, and 973 is all remaining on KK's top right tower. So once Again, you have Higher falling fast and early in game number 1, but bouncing back in game 2 and maybe taking game 3 in 2 reverse set sweeps. We'll have to find out over the next couple minutes.
That push did well for KK, but not well enough. And Miner, interesting, Miner to the single unsafe spot.
Yeah.
That middle inside spot doesn't matter, tower down anyway.
Yeah, slight misclick there, but as you said, tower down, very well played, but almost too much to deal with right now from KK in the left-hand lane. And that's one of the things about the control decks, Rich, is they can be caught very quickly, and against a beatdown deck, you do not want to be in a 2-tower situation.
Yeah, this should be tower down here. Raged up ceiling fan.
Wow.
Gets into 173. Poison will be enough. 20 seconds left. KK sending us into sudden death overtime.
Yeah, bouncing back, very, very well played, going all in on the left, sacrificing the right, and now we have an interesting position for Higher to be in.
Yeah, KK really not concerned about dual lane attacks at this moment. It would be a big pull, a big lift for Higher to try to push onto that King Tower right-hand lane. So KK now in a good position. He gets to decide where this game takes place.
And that was a gutsy high Inferno Tower. Knowing that your left-hand tower is down, he could have dropped a unit right on top of it. Maybe even a tombstone KK could have dropped on top to defend against that Inferno Tower. Opts to play it safe, and here we have a push on the right coming in, Rich.
Miner in, Prince making a beeline for the tower. Tombstone does get in and help. Snowball not going to be enough. Prince will get stopped. Baby Dragon going to town on the right-hand side. Higher still in the lead, but struggling here.
And that flying machine is on the tower being tanked for by the Lumberjack. A lot of damage in. KK doing a very good job of holding the Tombstone, Rich, to defend against the Prince. Such a great counter, a +2 elixir trade, and you have to respect taking the charge on the King Tower to preserve and conserve elixir.
Taking the charge and also not getting that, getting his Tombstone down, and realizing that he can take that one charge there and save the Tombstone for that next quickly cycle Prince.
Because you know at this point, Higher is not going to try to take the King Tower. With only 1100 HP on the left Princess Tower, going for the King would be suicide.
And there you have it. But this Poison, a very good
Oh,
early
that's going to
Poison.
do it, Rich! That will do it!
Oh my gosh, no, the Prince does get picked up. Things are very tight, Poison in. Might we see, no, not enough elixir for Lava in the pocket. KK has to play defense here. I don't know if he has enough in the tank right now.
The Bar Barrel just a half a second late. Those Spear Goblins tanking for the Bar Barrel as opposed to what you want, which is the Bar Barrel tanking for the Skellies.
That's it.
Poison in, but will this Flying Machine be able to send it home, Rich?
Trying to steal it.
He got a little too aggressive.
Oh my God,
KK
does it.
36 HP remaining. You saw right there. He went through the...